We were stirred to do something to help people living without a stable home. It is a crisis and it looks overwhelming. What can we do? It began with a simple idea. What if we could rally the community to build just one home? Just one safe, tiny, affordable home for one person in need. That's how we set out in May of 2024. Home Sweet Home Affordable Housing was launched. Meetings began at Timmy's in Stratford. The farmers market was where it really started to take shape. We set up a stall and the community came alive. We auctioned off a basket put together by local folks and it was absolutely wonderful. People came by, bid, bought and supported us. The vendors, the farmers, the families at the market, everyone played their part. You could feel the pulse of something new beginning. Then came the grand garage sale. For 8 or 9 weeks, people dropped off donations. Week after week, evening after evening, the community gave. By the end, we had filled a truck. Tables lined up with treasures from across the town. And when the day came, people poured in. Bargains were found, laughs were shared, and behind it all was that steady heartbeat of hope. And then there was the barbecue at Queen's Park. Pulled pork, smoked to perfection by the best little pork shop. The air filled with the smell of good food, and people came with their tickets in hand. Families sat together, kids played, neighbours met and reconnected. Once again, the community rallied. Local radio stations got on board, and newspapers quickly joined the rallying cry, helping spread the word and bringing the whole community together. That momentum carried on. Businesses, contractors and suppliers stepped forward. We are so grateful for Hive Design and T and Construction, who so willingly gave their time and expertise from day one to see these projects come to reality. And since then, others have followed suit. They gave more than money. They gave their trucks, their time, their hands and their skills. That's the community way. When there's work to be done, we pitch in. Every hammer swung, every load delivered, another heartbeat of change. We have been so encouraged to see the community rally together, and we acknowledge everybody's help on our website at homesweethome.org. And then in July, we broke ground in St Mary's, the very first charitable tiny home build. What started with baskets and garage sales became concrete piers, lumber and walls rising. And soon, a young adult who has faced overcrowded housing and nights of couch surfing will finally have a safe and stable place to call home. In North Perth, the story keeps going. Local farmers stepped forward and leased nearly an acre of land so we could build more. Together, people brought equipment, cleared the brush and opened the way for a father with health struggles and his mentally challenged son, who should never again face another Canadian winter in unlivable conditions. We think of Matt Kosh Hardwoods with his lumber grapple shifting all that steel, and Dio from Dajack's Tree Service clearing land and felling trees, Scott for donating the skidster to us for 4 days, Stratford Crane for moving the immovable plant and equipment, and the Serve team, young adults from Therefore Go Ministries through the Christian Reformed Church, getting stuck in and clearing the land, and many, many more you can see at Team in Action on our website. This is just the beginning. As we look ahead, we see an Agri Village, a community of tiny homes, each one beautifully crafted, each one designed with care. Not just houses, but homes for people who today are in desperate need and tomorrow will be paying an affordable rent to live in dignity. We see gardens taking root, pathways winding between homes, rows of vegetables growing, food being shared, neighbours working side by side. We see the possibility of a hobby farm where hands can find purpose and community life can flourish. This isn't just about shelter, it's about a place that says to every person who steps inside, you are valuable, you are important, and you belong here. That is our vision. That is where we're headed. And with every hour, every dollar, and every heart that helps, we are moving forward towards that. The rally cry is still sounding. Together, we can keep building. Together, we can provide homes for those in need. Because this is about more than homes, this is about rallying as neighbours, as a community that doesn't leave people behind. So come, join us, be part of something life-changing. Help us build more than homes. Help us build futures. Help us build hope, one pocket home at a time.